Hello, we are here at the 2016 Automotive Logistics China Conference in Chengdu. I have been joined by Achim Glass, Head of the Global Automotive Vertical and Senior Vice President at Kuehne Nagel. Achim, how is your automotive business doing in China and what services do you provide?
Thank you for asking. Business is going very well for us in China right now. To name two highlights, only recently we early extended contracts with our long-term standing Western customers. This is something what we appreciate very much. Typically during Q1 of the year there is RFQ season, so people are going out for tender, and for us it's extremely important to go into early tender avoidance and sign early new contract renewals in order to have planning guarantee and to give pricing guarantee to our clients, so that we have been very successful in doing that. And also I'm extremely delighted about the fact that only recently we signed deals with local Chinese OEMs and tier suppliers, and that is really a milestone for Kuehne Nagel because we have been here in the market for over 50 years. However, we have not been really connected to the Chinese local community, and therefore going into contracts with Chinese local companies has been a significant achievement for us.
And do you have any plans to expand or invest further in the Chinese market?
Absolutely. I mean, we have top two markets in the world, which is Mexico and China. Both are a little bit different with regards to requirements, but certainly China is on more than on our radar screen. We have our global workforce. We have more than 6,000 people working in automotive. Over here in China, we have currently approximately 200 people dedicated on automotive solutions. And the idea is to further go and invest into the offices. We have a good office infrastructure over here. Take Chengdu, the automotive hotspot. We have our automotive solution centers today in Shanghai and in Beijing. And now we're also going to have a solution center in Chengdu for the local Chengdu marketplace.
And what would you say is the biggest challenge for automotive logistics in China?
Twofold. One, fight for talent. Not necessarily for automotive logistics only, but there's a shortage of qualified people, definitely in logistics, and therefore we are training people, and then people are leaving again, joining other organizations, sometimes even joining the exporting companies or manufacturers directly because of better pace in their industries. So that is something where I believe it is a threat to China in general, and also for automotive, because automotive is obviously an industry which requires very high quality, and therefore not having access to the right workforce may become a challenge. And the second challenge is certainly the rate volatility. Right now rates are very, very unstable. It was not too long ago that you paid for a 20-foot container $3,500 from China to Europe. Now the rate is down to $300. So the volatility in rates is bad for planning accuracy for our customers. And on the other hand, what is happening is that rates are going down and down and down. Margins are going down and down and down. That means we, as a freight forwarding service provider, need to live with smaller margins, which eventually may be impacted by quality, because if you earn less money, you have less possibilities to invest into quality.
And how do you think technology will affect your business over the coming decade?
Digitalization is a big word. Digitalization is something which is very high on our agenda. Our CEO nominated a person who is reporting directly into him in order to identify the trends of digitalization, how will it impact our future business. In particular for automotive, I believe there will be many, many benefits. Let's focus on one, which is the increased planning accuracy. Better planning accuracy will result in much more efficiencies and effectiveness of the supply chain, and that will be, in my opinion, one of the biggest benefits of digitalization and technology of the future.
Okay, and there was a lot of panic when China's growth moved below double digits. So is the slowdown affecting your automotive business at all?
It has not impacted our business at all, and the reason being is probably because we are pretty balanced when it comes to inbound logistics and outbound logistics. So we are able to balance this off, and growth is still double digit for us. It has slowed down a little bit with regards to our Western customers from the US and from Europe. But as I mentioned earlier today, we close business with local companies, and this has been our strategy as well, and therefore we haven't experienced that. And I mentioned earlier also China and Mexico are two markets for us where we continue to invest into resources, and resources mean people and technology.
Perfect. Thank you very much for your time with you.
You're welcome very much. Thank you very much.